G fam, what's going on with y'all boys? It's your boy Easy G back to y'all with another Dallas Cowboys video. I think by the time you guys will see this will be the first video of 2K. I said 2K. Holy shit. 2026. But yeah, man. Right here, these are some games that were simmed right before the bye week. I believe we had Arizona, then we had the bye week. Then we come in against Philly. The first matchup we played against him, he ended up beating me. So this is the second matchup of the year. This is kind of a big game because this is like make or break playoff season. Like I said, the first time he beat me, I was still fixing some things. So this is the second game that we played, and I would say I played a little bit better this game compared to the first game. I feel like I have the division in hand. The plan when I joined this division was to kind of prove certain things with Philly. Philly was like the main guy of this franchise, I would say, going into the previous season. So knowing that I played him, I don't want to speak about too much stuff in the future, but this is kind of current based on what's going on with this franchise. I got the keys to the division. Now, of course, the Giants are #1 in the division, and I'm right behind the Commanders, so I still got a lot to do. But those two games I lost, I don't feel like they were better than me. It was, you know, nitpick things I got to get better with on that side of the ball. But as you guys can clearly see, we're running away with this game in the third quarter. Like I say, we're like a couple errors from, like, you know, being solid, being there. I feel like I could really win a Super Bowl with this team, and that's kind of the plan in the foreseeable future. But we got to make the playoffs. That's the one thing we got to do. We got to make the playoffs. Since acquiring Bosa and Kittle, I do feel better with the team. I do feel like I said, we're just a couple notches away from running away with some things. But we execute. We do what we got to do. I feel like we're the best team in the NFC, honestly. And then this next game we have right here is against the Chiefs, week 13. Even though they are 1-10, it's still the Chiefs, and the Chiefs user wasn't bad. Shout out to him. I guess he's just tanking for the season. I don't know exactly why. His best players' years are shorter than normal. So, you know, some people, you know, do what they do in these franchises, but he wasn't too bad. I still got some things I want to fix as far as defense. We're gonna have to figure out some things during the offseason on what we want to do with certain players, because certain players will not be coming back and some will. So we gotta fix that, and then we gotta think about what we're gonna do in the draft. Of course, the #1 piece I think regarding the draft during this halfway point of the season is what we're gonna do with some picks, especially with the picks that we have now. Knowing that we made the acquisitions for Bosa and Kittle. So now we just got to figure out who's landing in what spots for the playoffs, and then what picks we get for the draft, because we know my pick is going to be rather high compared to others, knowing that we're trying to go for the bowl. That's the main destination when we play games. We don't play to lose, we play to win. So that's kind of the main focus when it comes to playing in this league, is what can we do to have a successful week, to go 1-0 every week. That's kind of the mission statement. We don't try to think about too much of the future, but at the same time, we do have older players, so we do kind of want to win now. That's kind of the best thing. As you guys can see, that user was crazy. But yeah, I think that's all she wrote. I'm gonna show a couple more clips in this game, but bro, listen, I'm firing on all cylinders. I got some things that I like with this team, particularly the offense, the defense. I just feel like we're 1 or 2 more pieces away from being great. But yeah, let's dive into it. Make sure you boys like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace. G fam, what's going on with y'all boys? As you guys can see, I probably had a snippet from the previous weeks. Week 13, week 12. Now we're on week 14. Apologies. I didn't stream, didn't record those last 2 games. I've been kind of busy. Like I said, this month's gonna be weird as much as I do on a stream. I had some shit lined up a certain way. I'm not gonna stream this game. I'm gonna record it. I should be back before the playoffs. Week 15, week 16, I should be. I'm not sure though. We got Call of Duty out. I'm gonna stream some Call of Duty Warzone Season 1, so I've been busy. But back to the game. Thursday night prime time. As you guys can see, from the last game, I probably have some snippets in there. We played KC. I was kind of surprised. He should be good in the future seasons, but we end up playing him. We got a weekly reward. Bell, 3 tackles, 3 interceptions, a touchdown. He got a pick 6 back. So yeah, he was definitely gonna get it. I gotta go upgrade him the second I'm done with this game. As you guys can tell by the playoff seed, we are in the 6th seed right now. I'm gonna kind of talk about what's going on as far as the potential of the teams right now. Right now we're 8-4. We beat the Eagles the previous week. He's 6-7. He lost another game. He lost against the Chargers. Wow, this kind of changes things because I was kind of interested in seeing if he was going to make the playoffs this season, but because he just lost another game, I can probably 100% confirm he's not making the playoffs unless Tampa does something crazy or one of them teams in the NFC North can't do something. He's not making the playoffs. He's not making the playoffs. That probably just confirmed it. He has to play Washington, and then he has to play who was he? He had to play another team. But yeah. Right now, we got to worry about playoffs. If we look at our schedule, I'm going to look at schedule, stats, kind of how the team's going, how the team's flowing before we get into this game with the Detroit Lions. First off, schedule. First 2 games, L. We had a pass protection problem. Couldn't win. End up going on a 4-game win streak. Bears, Packers, Jets, Panthers. Easier games than others. End up winning those games. Then we got the Commanders. End up losing to them. I feel like this was one of the games we shouldn't have lost. By now that video should have dropped, so I'm pretty sure you guys seen it. Just couldn't get a stop on defense, and the plays that I thought should have been stops weren't. I don't feel like he should have beat me, so I'm going to come back and play him. I know we play him like in the last 5 games, the last stretch of the season. It's gonna be must-win games, so we gotta win those. The last turnover for Dak was bullshit. Then we play the Broncos, best team in the AFC outside of Baltimore. I think they just lost today. They just actually lost to the Commanders as of this moment, if I'm not mistaken. If not today, yesterday, before the sim, they had to play. But we end up beating Denver. Close game. We end up getting a late turnover, if I'm not mistaken, from that game. We end up coming out, closing out, winning the game. CD had a phenomenal game, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. 7 for 137, 1 TD. He played phenomenal. Yeah, I definitely remember that. And then Cardinals was a bye. But then if you guys did see recently, we did make a blockbuster trade. We ended up making the trade for Kittle, Bosa, and it changed the team for the better. I would say right now we're in win now mode in Dallas. We basically swapped Parsons for Bosa, and then we also swapped Ferguson for Kittle. Kittle's on the older end, Bosa's on the older end. That's kind of what we just swapped out. So it's somewhat the same team, just with a better tight end. We got Shoemaker, whatever you want to call him. As a backup tight end, he might end up being the future, depending on how many years I play. Kittle might be a trade target after this season. I don't know if I'm going to keep him just yet. It's a lot of things that's going into it. Then we end up having the bye week. We lose to the Raiders. This is a win. This is a loss. I still don't feel like we should have lost. Really all my losses, but this one in particular. Just couldn't get shit going. Defense didn't come to play. I couldn't fucking guard Thornton. As you guys can see, he only missed 1 pass the entire game, even though I didn't really play bad. I threw the 1 pick again at the end of the game. Pretty sure you guys seen that as well. But yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this game. It's on and off on the way you can get protection. I know they just, as of this moment today, they just dropped the patch for the game. It had something to do with like contains and the QB juke, so I don't know how good defense is. I did play with the updated Chargers playbook, and I like a formation they just added, the bunch tight end week, I think it's called. We're going to kind of dabble in that today as well. As you guys, well, you guys didn't see a full video of the Chiefs game, but we got a play in there that I want to kind of try out and test out with the Lions right now. But as a debut with Kittle, 105, 5 receptions, a TD. Like I said, we could not stop Thornton. That was his only weapon. That's really all he had. I'm not mad. It's just, it sucks that I lost to him the way I did. I couldn't stop him. I outside third, doubled him. He just kept getting beat, and it was 2 routes every Sam, like all the time. So I can't get mad. Like we lost, we lost. Debut for Bosa, he ended up getting a sack, a tackle for loss, 2 tackles. Like it sucks. I hope defense has gotten better within the patch. I have played the one game, like I said, against the Chiefs, but let's go back a week. The Eagles. This was a testament game. They were the Super Bowl champs in the previous season. Not previous season, but like in real life. He's a good opponent, but he's had a shaky season. We end up making him turn over the ball 4 times, and people will say, well, the score is pretty close. I was just managing the clock, trying not to be stupid. But at a certain point in the game, definitely around halftime, this game was pretty much over, as you guys can see from the stats. 349 offensive yards, 62 rushing, 287 on throwing the ball. Like I said, no turnovers. We converted on 3rd down. We converted on 4th down. And then the time of possession, he kind of had it more on that side. But again, I was kind of milking the clock, trying to get it out in a hurry. We didn't play bad this game. Dak did what he had to do. Jadon Blue, 52. He didn't run the ball as much with Saquon. He's normally a run-heavy guy. Or not run-heavy. I kind of figured out his scheme. And I'm telling you, I'm not losing to this nigga again. Unless something dumb happens, I'm not losing to him. I kind of figured him out. He only really runs one main route, and then if he does switch it out to the point where he does go to a different offense and he tries to throw the ball more, he's gonna turn the ball over against me. But as long as he's not running the ball as crazy as he normally does, or he don't go to that check down, his number one read is that check down in that offense. So as long as I got that check down box, I feel like I could beat him. Like, honestly, because it was never a problem of moving the ball on offense. It was just getting the stops on defense. That's kind of what this game is. You get one stop in this game, the game is pretty much over. But then on the opposite end, it's like, if you get in this franchise, if you don't get a first down, if you get stopped on 3rd down, you have to punt the ball. So it goes hand in hand. It's just you need that one stop. And I'm going to get to that as we get to the next couple games within the season. Kittle had a big game, 3 touchdowns, 157. This was kind of his breakout game in a Dallas uniform. Then we end up having CD and Pickens come behind that with a good game. CD got a touchdown. Pickens with 3 receptions for 55 yards. And then on the defensive end, we did get to him to a degree. We got a tackle for loss from our DB, which we are going to be trying at cornerback 1. I was about to say QB1. Cornerback 1 today. I kind of want to try something with him. Diggs is kind of too slow. Because of that Thornton game, it's kind of pissing me off, and I don't know what to do at DB. Between him or Bland, one of them have to go next season. I'm going to try to get them involved in a trade package. Unless I can get them superstar by the end of the season, which I doubt, one of the two has to go. Because I'm paying them too much, and then it's like, you're too slow. I have something. I told you guys I was going to try to find something. Not as far as the X Factor, but I found something that could kind of give them a speed boost. And I'm going to get that done at least by the end of the season. I don't want to speak on it too much because I get some people do watch. Nick Bosa. Sorry, I was about to say Joey Bosa. Nick Bosa ended up getting a sack that game. And then as far as the INTs, Malik Hooker, Bell, and Bland. Secondary played pretty much how I wanted them to. Like I said, once you get how he plays with those first couple reads, and what kind of helped too playing him is we had a practice game during the season, but it was an online match. I'm pretty sure I announced it in one of the games I played, to where we played him, and I figured him out. Not to say like before I didn't, it was just I had certain people in certain positions and they just wouldn't play it. So now that I fixed it, it's not going to happen as often unless I want it to. And like I said, those 2 reads, primarily coming out of the backfield with his running back, if you box that up, he has to think. And, that's going to create turnovers. But right now with him losing, I don't see how he makes it to the playoffs. We'll get into the division in a second, but then let's go back to the game we played today, later today. Was the Chiefs. We ended up playing him first play of the game. Not first play, first throw of the game. I ended up throwing a book. I threw 2 books. The second book was dumb. I was trying to get Dak another touchdown before the half, I believe. With Dak, he has something to where if we get a If we get 40 touchdowns before the end of the season, I think he's currently at 34. He gets a bunch of XP. So hopefully that helps him get the XP boost to get to X Factor. I'm hoping that's kind of the big thing we got to try to get before this playoff. And Mahomes, and for real, shout out to the Chiefs. He's pretty good in this game. He's not too bad. But he has some baited turnovers, as you guys are going to see in the clips that I have with Bell. Speaking of Bell, like I said, he won game of the week. Oh no, sorry, player of the week. I'm all over the place. I'm tired. I've been doing shit all day. But he ended up getting player of the week. We didn't really rush the ball too much this entire game. I think we end up finishing the game around the third quarter. I don't think it finished. It definitely didn't finish. He quit, but I don't remember what quarter we were in. Jadon Blue, 29 yards, a touchdown. He didn't really do too much. And then receiving, Pickens, probably his best game of the season. I don't think I clipped all of it. 3 receptions for 122. He could have had more. I know I got Turpin in there. Yeah, Turpin was in there. Kittle was in there. Kittle had a good look. Turpin had 2 touchdowns. I definitely found him during the seam. That's when I was using the bunch tight end week. And then CD ended up getting a touchdown in there. And then defensively, I know we got to him a couple times. Yeah. We got a sack with the rookie out of East Carolina. That we got one with Nick Bosa. My thing is trying to find pressure during these last 5 games. These last 5 games, they're not necessarily so much important based off scheme. Just, it's hard to get sacks in this game if you don't have abilities on the front line, which is why the Giants is so good. And speaking on the Giants, I owe them an ass whooping. Now, I lost to them badly due to protection in the beginning of the season. Hopefully we resolve that by the time the playoffs come. Now, we played them the last game of the regular season. I'm treating that as if that's a playoff game, win or go home. And if we lose that game, that just tells me we're not ready to play them with their defensive line. And right now, where I'm kind of pushing towards the draft is going to be O-line, D-line. I don't think we're going any skill positions, just for the simple fact, like, we have the skilled positions. I have to try to figure out what we're going to do contract-wise as far as George Pickens. If I tag him for the season, if we can. I don't know what they're going to do as far as the money situation, because it was kind of fucked up to begin with the Micah situation. So I don't know what they're going to do just yet. But we got Detroit. We're going to look at their roster in a second. Then we got the Minnesota, the Chargers, which just beat the Eagles today. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be very hard for the Eagles to make the playoffs now, unless Tampa just sells or Washington just sells. Then we got probably the 2 biggest games of the season. As we go down the wire in the division, I think we can lock in the 5th seed. We automatically gonna get the 5th seed. I think we're too far from the Giants unless he just loses every game right now. We're kind of too far away from him. He has 1 loss. We have 4. By the time we get to him, who knows what their record's gonna be, because the 1 loss he does has is to the Commanders. And I still feel like we shouldn't have lost to him. He beat Denver today, which was a good team, which tells me he's not bad. But compared to how everything is in this division, who knows what's going to happen? These next 3 games are very important as far as seeding, because we have to win these next 3 games. Right now, he has the tiebreaker until week 17. So it's must wins, because I don't remember who he has to play. But if the Eagles want to get into the playoffs, they have to win. But now the big question is, did the Eagles give up too early? Meaning, does he still have hope he can make the playoffs? Because if he does, he's going to have to win these next 2 games against the Commanders in order to win. Now, he beat Denver by 14, and he threw up a lot of touchdowns. One thing I noticed about him, he don't run the ball as much, so I won't be playing him in the run like I did the first game. If he's going to beat me, he's going to have to beat me running the ball. I'm not going to let Jaden Daniels outside the pocket now that I have a good edge guy, so we can do contains. And then as far as his defense, I never felt anyway with his defense. It was more so I couldn't get the stops on my side of the ball, on my defense. I couldn't get no stops. On his defense, I didn't feel threatened by anything he was doing. He threw 1 INT, but that didn't really do anything. Like I said, only 1 sack. He's not getting sacked as much. I think he's leading the league in touchdowns and yards. So that just tells you he's very pass heavy. If I can get him, Yeah, 2 touchdowns rushing with Daniels. If I can find a way to get him just one, I need 2 stops. 2 stops, depending on who get the ball first, is a must. And I hate the way I lost to him because there were situations where I could have got the ball and I didn't. And that was just the game fluking me. So I'm going to give him props. He beat the Broncos. The Broncos has an elite defense. But then if you look at his stats, McLaurin, 215, 3 TDs, which is why I'm kind of trying to get the DB out of East Carolina prepped, because I have something that's going to give these niggas by the end of the season a lot of man coverage and a lot of zone. So I'm trying to prepare him to being our #1 and put in Diggs in the slot. So that's kind of the way I'm thinking right now. We gotta get him ready for the playoffs. Jadon Blue got a breakout game. He need 125 rushing/receiving against the Lions. It's very doable. I think we can do it. So I'm gonna try to go for it. I think he goes from what? Normal to star. That's not bad. Playoffs, he can push up to superstar if we make it any deep. So right now, enough talking. Like I said, I got something in play for the DBs as far as them getting man in zone, and I got something with a speed boost. I don't want to speak on it too much because I don't know by the time I'm done editing this video when it's going to drop, if we're in the playoffs, if we're not in the playoffs. So I'm kind of just going to let it go under the radar for right now until, you know, we stretch out a little bit in the season or we go into the next season.
Some help in the secondary.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8. Gibbs straight ahead.
Good tackle. Oh, yeah. I do have Hardy in the slot right now just to test him out, but Diggs will be originally in the slot for most of the game.
This week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more?
Come on.
Do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
That's on me. That's on me. I wasn't ready.
Mr. Lineman, leave a tight end in, bring your running backs back in to block, or you can do this.
Good tackle. Good tackle.
They've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
Good tackle, Hardy.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
I'm begging.
Back to throw. Goff.
Good tackle. 4th down.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Good tackle.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he doesn't shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Montgomery.
Good tackle.
He's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. Gibbs.
Good tackle.
Going to be hit and met at the line.
Goal line stop. Good shit.
Down to the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. Gibbs again.
Good shit, Bosa.
For the end zone, but he's not going to get there.
Can we get a goal line stop? You going for it? What you doing?
He needed 3.
They going for it.
Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Okay. 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 Blitz him.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone.
Let me get that.
Into a double team.
Good shit, boys. Goal line stop. All right. Now, I know we have a breakout game. It's very dependent on how this. It depends how this first half goes.
They'll run here. The former Longhorn with it.
Okay.
Preseason camp. 1 first down gives your punter room. 2 first downs is what you're seeking in order to make sure you flip the field a little bit.
That's all I needed was a little bit of space.
3-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here.
I'm looking for CD.
Prescott.
Good catch.
Pass taken in by
Good catch. I had them boys open, but, you know, I didn't throw it. And then I'm also going to try something new this week. I'm also going to try Turpin at running back. We're going to put him at our slot guy, 97 speed. I'm trying to find ways to implement him on the team because I haven't done a great job this season of getting him. He's one of the fastest guys in the league, and I haven't been using him the way I wanted to.
on first down, it's Blue. He's gonna be dropped.
And I get he got a breakout, but if I can't get it, I'm not going to force it. Not unless he doesn't quit,
Here's 2nd and 3.
then I'm going to try. But if he quits, I can't do nothing about that. I just can't. I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to force it. But he has receiving yards as well, so it's a little bit easier. Back-to-back great catches by Kittle, man. Tighten up. Now, this is the new playbook, or sorry, new formation in the playbook. They just dropped in the patch today. Bunch tight end week. I'm having pretty fun. I haven't, like, labbed it up crazy, but I do like it.
He's gonna be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
It just adds a little bit more flexibility to the playbook. That's all.
9. Throwing. Prescott. Gets
Ooh.
it underneath to Blue.
I knew the second he jumped over him, it was a problem.
8-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Good catch.
Able to find the open man. That's
Good shit, Kittle.
And it's going to be
Speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's Prescott. Down the sideline. he
Good
goes.
shit, Pickens. Keep fighting, boy.
Gets it, working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape for the first down.
Good shit, Turpin. Turpin out the backfield, first touchdown. Like I said, it's going to be something I try just to mix him around, get him on some linebackers. I think it's going to work the more I think about it. He's faster. It's kind of going to be like Miami and A-Chain. It's just he's a receiver with the receiving, you know, stats. So hopefully it doesn't do nothing the way like he weirdly drops the ball. It should work, though, the way I'm expecting it. A lot of man coverage. He's going to be lined up on a linebacker. He should be able to beat him. Tolbert's a good slot receiver, good third option to put in just in case I don't want to run blue. First drive of offense was okay. Could have been better. Let's lock in.
Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan.
Good shit.
Everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Out of the gun. Goff.
He threw a book.
So far, their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
From the gun on 3rd down. Goff. That is
They just made me switch stick to the wrong guy, bro. Oh, my God. See, this is the stuff I'm talking about. We can't have drives like that at all. We can't. Not when playoff season is coming. Because shit like that is going to lose us the game, bro.
Goff.
Good shit.
Takes a shot on the nothing ball game. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll run it. Here's
Oh, come on. Come on, EA.
It's a gain of
And he went down?
first down.
Easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
They will push. try the air now with Goff. And the stop will come
Tackle.
inside. They'll run with Gibbs.
Tackle.
And he'll get this.
Against the run, I mean, they are tough to move the ball against. I mean, they have a little bit of everything, right? Run stoppers inside, guys who can make plays outside.
We've seen them shut down running games. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try and run.
Good fucking tackle, boys.
He will not only. And likely time for
What?
one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before break here. Goff.
Wow. I
Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown as time expires in the first half. And a lot.
Who's ready for some December football?
Come on.
Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here.
Come
and
on.
This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 14. Plenty to get you caught up on. Why don't we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California? Let's check in on the Chargers. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And here is Ladd McConkey. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. One more to show you. Let's go to Cleveland. It's the Browns taking
actually
on the
lost.
Tennessee Titans. And this is Jerry
wow.
Jeudy.
Steamer.
He's going to find a seam in the middle of the field and haul it in. 42 yards for the touchdown.
Feel bad for my boy Cam Ward.
Until
Baker
next
Mayfield
week,
back in
Scott
Cleveland though.
Hansen, good night from Orlando.
All right, let's get the show on the road.
To throw is Prescott.
Ah, Pickens.
Here's Prescott. And his throw here.
What?
Is incomplete.
Just think, he's not through yet.
Prescott to throw on 4th.
Ah, Kittle dropped it.
They can. To throw is Goff.
The tackle.
And right side is St. Brown.
Defend.
Ric Flair, Super 66.
Oh fuck.
Goff now looks to throw.
Go ahead.
They go again with Blue. Skirts by him at the 35. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he gets it up past the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Prescott. This one into the
Good
hands of
catch.
Kittle. Play action now, Prescott.
That's a fucking dot.
This is caught.
That's a fucking dot. Turpin, come on.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Come on, man. That was a dot. His players are matching.
Catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And
Off the
Cowboys are
like,
back
come on, man. Off the pressure. Dot.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And we've got a good one, bro. 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
The tackle already.
Finds a little bit of room. Enough. Here's Goff.
Oh, come on.
Caught by Laporta.
I manned him up and everything.
30-40 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the
Oh.
old days. But you can flex him out. You can run.
I don't think he's seen Laporta.
You can make
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
180. Hey, kill. Love it. Super 1.
I shaded outside with him, so he should not get open. And he got open. How the fuck did he get open if I shaded outside? Okay, this is going to be a tricky game. There's gonna be a tricky ending.
A great effort there.
That shouldn't have gotten open.
With his second touchdown of the game. And the Lions have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They begin with a carry for Blue. And he'll work his way.
This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
Last play of the quarter.
Now Prescott. Complete to the tight end.
Good shit, Kittle.
Over the middle of the field.
Over 100 for the day.
Another 1st down as the drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
Run it, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it.
15 he goes. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
I got to be careful how I manage this clock.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play. Prescott now. And he's got his man in.
Look, TD, Pickens, come on.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens from 13 yards out. And the Cowboys drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Goff now looking to throw.
I shaded inside.
And he has teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
What the fuck is he doing?
We're good. We're good.
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And down inside the
Phrase it. Staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it. 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
Super. Hey, 76. 76. Go, 12. Let's go.
Goff now to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone.
The craziest thing about it is, I put him back. I knew he was going to throw the streak. I sent him back. He didn't go back.
Passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions answer back with a touchdown to break our tie and take
All because of that one stop.
here in the 4th.
It felt like cruise control. All because of that one stop. I got to go for 2. Even if I go for 2, it's like, what the fuck?
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th
Oh,
quarter.
yeah.
What a big spot for this offense.
Oh, come on. You got to go all the way, Blue.
Together on this drive.
53.
Throwing. Prescott. Gets this into the hands of Blue. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Not liking the look, they'll change the play. Looking to throw. Prescott.
Get the fuck out of here, EA. He had a step.
And the Lions are going to
Oh, my God. Why would y'all make him do that on the step?
And Brandon, this is a real
I get I could have lobbed it, but he had him.
head and figure it out.
Oh, my God. That's such a bad pick. He had the step.
Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
He had the step, EA. Why would y'all make him do that?
They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock.
He had the step, bro. I get I could have pass lead that, bro, but he has the step. Why would I? He has the step. He deadass has the step.
Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Oh my God.
And this will wind up a Lions
We just lost because of that. Oh, that's such a bad loss, bro. That's such a bad loss. There's no way I'm getting a stop. But you can't get a stop in this game.
With that offensive line.
That just pissed me off, bro, because I'm not going to get a stop. I'm not going to get a stop.
Now it's gone. Now he'll tuck this and run. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking.
Think about what I'm saying, though. That's 97 speed, bro.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And a 5-yard gain, timeout. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third.
17. Listen. Go, 12, go. Value 1.
Now Goff. He'll try and do this himself.
Yes, and in his headset, he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Clock him, bro. I got to find a way to manage this clock. Because, fuck, do we go for 2? Overtime rules is different in the regular season. I'll figure it out.
Out of the gun, they run with blue. And a good job of finding the open pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Here's Prescott. He'll swing this out to blue. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Here comes second down. Now Prescott. Looking middle, and that's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground.
I just threw another pick. Like, I'm so mad. Like, it's not even the fact that I threw the pick. It's how the pick happened. How the fuck did he get back to that? He had a step. You got to understand what I'm saying. Like, he had a step.
Here's Dak.
That's a dog. That's a fucking dog. I want to go for 2 so bad, but I know I could stop him, bro. I want to go for 2 so bad, but it's like if I lose this game because of this shit, I'd rather lose in overtime knowing I couldn't score. I'm taking the points, bro. Fuck. Bro, it shouldn't have came down to this, bro. Just go to OT, bro. Fuck. Go to OT. Go to OT. Holy shit. Okay. Who that is? Clark with the dive pick? Holy shit. Man, that pick was a kind of fire. Hold on.
No caps.
Nigga, that wasn't even the right guy. But all right, overtime ball, bro. Come on, bro. Let's see who get ball first. I think we could stop him, though, bro. Problem is him running the ball.
No longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown.
I couldn't even pick.
In that case, the
Fuck.
game will end right there.
All right. All we got to do is stop him from scoring.
So the Lions now they'll get the first
We can do that, right?
here in overtime as we are back underway.
Game coming down to our fucking defense, bro.
And this will
Crazy.
be the Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds
Come on, man. Why is he getting out the pocket? Why is he getting out the pocket?
after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Gibbs straight ahead.
Let's fucking tackle, boys.
Gibbs will try and pick it
Oh my God, Clark, you gotta bring him that way. What are you doing?
maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Tiger, Tiger. 11.
First throw in overtime for Goff.
You throw that shit? Are you serious?
That's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
That'll be caught by St. Brown.
Detroit Lions. First down.
Super 66.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Goff. And it's incomplete. Took his
The
shot,
fuck?
couldn't connect.
Go, get on. 180. CC. Yes, sir. Tula.
Goff throwing again.
Pig. Oh my God, you gotta pick that off.
Conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive.
Hold on. Check. 180. 12, 12, 12, 12.
Here's Goff.
Good fucking swat, boys. Come on.
Well, the contact
Come on. Come on.
there, and now 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here.
Why can't I move, bro? I was trying to go for the swat, gang.
And they have a regained
All right,
lead.
we got to stop. All we need is a score. All we need is a score.
Drive of OT, and now up to the defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like
Come
how
on.
you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense
Don't fumble. Don't fumble. Don't fumble. Don't fumble.
over on downs,
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime, or obviously a touchdown will win it. And he'll throw to start this drive. And
How the fuck is he not? Oh my God, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm tripping.
a manageable second down.
Oh, hold on. All right, take Blue out. Take out. Blue did what he had to do, bro.
well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender,
Oh yeah, we gone.
running back can read it, find the proper
Oh yeah, we gone.
just go.
Oh yeah, we gone. Turpin, Turpin, come on, come on, breakout game, Turpin. Come on, kid.
Snook it.
Come on. That's how you win in overtime.
That was an excellent come from behind victory, Charles, especially
Come on.
both offense and defense.
Locked up in the 4th quarter, and he was in field goal range. It shouldn't have came to that, but what a way to end Thursday night football.
From behind victory.
And an overtime win, Turpin takes over and gets us the W.
It's a very
Come on, man.
9-4 now on the year.
Wow.
Get a few extra days to get ready for next week.
Overtime
For
thriller.
Detroit, it's a potentially fatal blow to their
Defense
playoff
clutched
chances
up.
as they drop to 6-7 on
After
year.
the pick, we threw a pick that shouldn't have been a pick.
On the road.
Turpin for the win
Crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the
in
NFL.
overtime. And we got the stop in overtime. He got ball first. Put Turpin at running back. I knew it was going to pay off. Put him at running back. 5'9", small. Could get through the hole. Like 97 speed right there. That was 97 speed. I don't know if Blue could have did that. That's 97 speed, bro. Coming out the backfield. Go through the hole. Go through the middle. Great blocking. Look at 60. Somebody who couldn't block for shit the first couple weeks. Put him at guard. Move Smith to tackle. Look how the tackle is set. Get the ball. Go inside. Go left. Bust a left. Wait, bust a left. Boom. He click on the user. Broken tackle. Mind you, this is a running back. Oh, sorry, receiver at running back. Broken tackle. Gets off 1. 32. He goes with the hit stick. We go underneath our left guard. Goes bounce out to the outside. 54. You can't name this. No. 34. Alonzo. Can't put this any better. Got one man to beat. Pickens on the inside. Got 31 chasing. 4 chasing. Reed. Couldn't get the tackle because of Branch. Coming through. Couldn't get the tackle. Comes off. Off to the races. Now it's going to the sidelines. From the 40 to the 30 to the 20 to the 10 to win the fucking game, gang. Oh, that was elite. I know he's salty. To be honest, he should have won. Even though it shouldn't have been a pick. Turpin comes in clutch. Could have lost this game if I went for 2. I felt confident. Don't get me wrong. I felt confident in my offense. But to come out and win the game like that off the defensive stop. Let's talk about the field goal. It was a 3rd and 10 coming off overtime in field goal range. This is the look he comes out in. I only sent 2. Didn't feel comfortable sending 4. I feel like if I sent the extra guy back, I put Bosa in a curl hook, put Williams in a vert hook. No, a hook curl. The previous play, can they show the previous play? They don't show it. It was knocked down. It should have been a pick. But let's go back to it. Like I said, only sent 2. Clark and our other DT. Man to man, cover 2. 2 up top, safety help. And he moving out the pocket, is making a move. I come back after I see the inverted zig, the reverse zig. As I see him come down to the drag, come down, play it, I'm going back to that curl. I'm going right back to that curl. Boxed up, he go for the slant. Clark, big time pass drop. Broken up pass. End up getting that. For that to happen? Oh my God. Now let's look at the stats because I don't know if he actually got it. But Turpin is definitely the MVP of this game. He won us this game. We put him at running back for the first time. Dak, 7 for 21, 282, 80 completion percentage, 4 TDs. Like, the 1 pick, he should have had a flawless game. I'm not putting that on Dak. I don't know why the ball came out that way. It was just dumb. That he has 97 speed. There's no reason why he should be up. And he had the break off. So I don't get it, but it's cool. Jahmyr Gibbs, hard to stop, played great. But Turpin, 2 rushes for 64 yards. Blue, 11 rushes for 84 yards. Great rushing attack, great rushing game. He gets 1 through the ground, and I know he gets another 2 in the air. If we look at it right here, Kittle, 6 for 121. He came up clutch this game, especially in that first half with them first early catches. Yeah, boss moves. We made that move right there. Blue, 55 yards receptions. Now, I don't know if he gets it. What was it, 125 or 130? What it was, 80? Let's say 80 on the rushing plus 55, 135. So he should get it. If it was 135, he should go up to the next dev. Turpin, 4 receptions, 66 yards with 2 TDs. He had a total of 3 touchdowns today. Pickens ends up getting 1. We didn't get CD involved at all. I felt like he had a couple breaks on the streaks. I could have had him inside the shallow route a couple times. I didn't go to him. He had a slow game, but like I said, Kittle, Blue, Turpin, they broke out. That might be the strat to getting Turpin involved. We might have to put him at running back. The next game we play is Minnesota. Minnesota's not having the best offensive game. Or sorry, they're not having the best season. I think we play Minnesota next. I could be wrong, but I think we play Minnesota next. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure we do. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure we do. CeeDee Lamb gets a breakout game right there. Man, that was clutch. Let me hear up and end this damn video. I've been talking for this entire time. Overtime thriller, like I say, that was dope as fuck. That was dope as fuck. That was probably one of the most fun games of the season, even though it wasn't really fun, because if I would have lost, I would have been pissed, to be honest. But it's, as far as an ending, like winning the game, like that was dope. Boy, can you imagine if that shit ended in a tie? Oh God. I don't know why the fuck, like, that game shouldn't have been as close as it was. He now goes to star dev. Great job. Yeah, Jadon Blue and Turpin. That ain't Jadon Blue, but that's Jadon Blue today. Hopefully Turpin ends up having a breakout game. The next game, like I said, we play Minnesota next week. Right now, they're division leaders, especially with him losing. We improved to 9-4. Yeah, we take it 1 week at a time. Dak had a phenomenal game. Like I say, oh, speaking of Dak, hold on. I know I said I was gonna look at the stats of this game, but I'm gonna look at it next season. I said next season, next game, next week. We'll look at the stats because this video's long. It's already over an hour and 20. So, yeah, throw the highlights in there. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Easy G. I'm out. Peace.